The National Football League has always had issues with domestic violence, but recently, the topic has exploded in the media. This issue has given NFL players a new image, an image that has changed the reputation of the league tremendously. With an annual domestic violence rate of 13%, the NFL's domestic policy was questioned after Baltimore Ravens star running back Ray Rice, who assaulted and dragged his fiancée out of an Atlantic City casino, was charged with third-degree aggravated assault on March 27th, and was suspended only 2 games by the NFL. It wasn't until after this video of Rice was released by TMZ that the NFL decided to extend the suspension to a full year. Other players soon emerged in the spotlight, such as Greg Hardy, a defensive end for the Carolina Panthers who assaulted and threatened to kill his girlfriend, and also Adrian Peterson, who has been indicted for reckless injury to a child. I asked the Lockhaven football team and other students on campus what their thoughts on the issue were.
Domestic violence is an issue, not just in the NFL, but just in society as a whole. I think it's just, with the limelight that the National Football League has, I think it's a venue that has brought it to the forefront.
I mean, that's my boy Ray Rice. You can't be doing that.
It's a problem everywhere, but especially the way the NFL works at it. When usually when the news will come out, they'll be you're suspended 2 games, but then they don't really beef up the suspension until there's a public issue on it.
Shouldn't have done it.
In a way, I'm glad the National Football League is hopefully will lead the charge in this issue. But I think it's an issue that we all have to face and all have to talk about and try and help solve.
I think it's wrong, for one thing, for such a superstar like Ray Rice to hit his wife, and he's an example to kids. But at the same time, I think the NFL needs to have focus on that, but more so focus on just the NFL in general, like football.
Ray Rice or Ray McDonald, they're big problems, Greg Hardy. But I think media is also blowing it up. I think it always happened, but I feel nowadays it's getting worse and worse because of the media always just talking about it all the time and blowing situations.
Shouldn't happen. They got to crack down on the domestic violence.
Well, I think that the NFL should focus more on football instead of worrying about outside things. I understand that what happened with Ray Rice was bad and he shouldn't have hit his wife, but they need to focus on football more than domestic violence issues.
I think it's wrong for anybody to hit their wives, but definitely in the NFL because they have a whole bunch of little kids looking up to them, and that's the last thing you need is for little kids thinking it's okay to hit a girl or anybody.
They got to acknowledge the fact that one of their players and employees, beat his wife, but at the same time, I think they're focusing too much on it.
The NFL has certainly taken a blow for these unfortunate events. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, who has been criticized due to the poor handling of the Ray Rice situation, has stated that a new personal conduct policy will be in effect prior to the 2015 Super Bowl.